Hi. So today I wanted to talk about how we can make sure that this face card never declines, right? This is what I want to preface this video with first. Everybody was born with something that made them beautiful, right? Personality, their smarts, their athleticism. But we can't see someone's personality. Okay, we can see their brain and we can't see how fast they can run or how high they can jump when you first meet someone in the corner store, at the mall, in the office setting. Like you just, right? So, you're going to want to make sure your face card doesn't decline. And I'm not saying this for anyone to say that you have to wear makeup. You have to do what I do and did and do and every day. But this is just my advice for what I do to make sure that this stays the way that it is in the name of the Lord, right? Like I'm telling you, when you take care of your face cord, it will get you so far in life. Like, not to say that I have been in rooms where I feel like I didn't deserve to be in there, but I felt like I got my way just based on the way that I looked. I felt like things were a lot easier for me based on the way that I looked. And, you know, in today's term, we call that pretty privilege. And that's exactly what it is. And I want to say, like I said, you don't have to wear makeup to have pretty privilege. Being a woman, there's something called womanly privilege too. I'm telling you that. Because I've seen girls that didn't look like a baddie get their way. And like I said, everyone has their own pros that they come with. And I do think that things based off of race do matter too. You know, for my opinion, my wisdom says, you know, if you are a Caucasian lady, you are going to have a lot more privilege than someone that is a minority, a non-white lady, right? But when you are a beautiful lady, no matter the race, but specifically if you're a Black woman, come through stunting, face card isn't declined. It's going to shock a lot of people because a lot of people, especially for someone being dark-skinned, don't believe dark-skinned people or women can be beautiful until I walk into the room, period, right? And then you just shock them. And then it's kind of like, okay, maybe I should reevaluate the way that I think. Not you, but them, right? But anyways, what I'm saying is you want to keep your face card on fleek, on time, on point, because it will get you very, very far in life. And I feel like, you know, we all heard the saying, like, dress the way you want to be addressed, look presentable, and carry yourself the way that you would want someone to talk to you in life, period. And that's just not, you know, your face, but how you dress too, right? But anyways, let's get into this video because it's already 3 minutes in and I haven't even said anything like that. Anyway, so how you want to make sure your face card isn't declined, you want to wash it. Okay. For the longest, I would just use like literally like soap, like Irish clean, Irish soap, which would dry up my skin. And I have that combination dry, oily type of skin. But you use what works for you, what keeps the pimples away, right? And if we have the type of skin where we are pimple acne prone, because I have went through seasons, and I mean years, where I had so much acne on my face. I can't tell you how much I was judged. People were like, she's an adult woman. She has kid acne on her face. And I mean, all of this was ate up. Specifically in here, all this was dark from having hyperpigmentation. Like it was so ate up with acne. I think God was trying to humble me, honest to God. Like honestly, like, because I used to think I was the baddest bee before that happened, and I still do. Even when I was going through my acne phase, I still thought I was the baddest bee, right? But I had so much acne, it really, really did something to my confidence. Like I did not be confident, but it made me feel like I had false confidence because people could see, you know, they could see a flaw, and it was my face when my face was so important to me, right? So I think I went through that period of having a lot of bad acne as an adult too, because God wanted to humble me. And after that, you know, I learned to don't take anything for granted, right? So what I will say, I went through phase, and I mean years, from like, let's see, 2016. Nope, actually started in 2013. 2013 to 2016, 17, My face was ate up, and I mean cystic acne. I tried all the pills in the world, all the creams, and the only thing that saved me was taking these pills, and I take these pills to this day, right? It's something called Candida Cleanse, Candida Cleanse. I take 2 capsules a day, and it cleared up my face. Nothing else did it. No amount of Clearasil and Noxzema, no eating well, drinking water. No, it was the Candida Cleanse, and that saved my face. And I never went to the dermatologist to get like on Accutane, but that's how bad my acne was. Luckily, it did not ruin the surface of my skin. I don't have like deep pockets of acne, but girl, those 4 or 5 years of my life, I was struggling. So what I will say, find what works for you when it comes to getting clear skin, acne. Some things are hormonal, some things are genetics, and some things are obviously by what we ingest. Too much chocolate, too much sugar, not changing your pillowcase. You know, like for, me, I grease my scalp. I got to be careful the timing of when I grease my scalp, because when I lay down, I get grease on my pillowcase, and I wake up I'm telling you, the very next morning, I got acne on my face, and it's on my cheeks, and it's like, okay, it's time for me to make sure I really wrap my hair up, because I can't have a greasy face. Oh, I mean, my face is already greasy, but I can't have grease bumps on my face, okay? Anyways, so you want to wash your face. Whatever cleaning lotions, cleansers work for you. I dabble in it all because I feel like your skin can get used to certain cleansers. So probably about every 6 months, or maybe even every 3 to 6 months, I will just shock my skin with a different type of cleanser, right? Number 2, I actually do face mask. So obviously, the OG is the Aztec Himalayan face mask thing where it's a powder and you put some apple cider vinegar in there, or either water because the water makes it not so tight. But either way, it's a clay mask and you can peel it off, or you can use the actual gel mask and it ends up drying and it's a peel off mask. Or either you can just use the gel mask where you just leave it up on your skin and it soothes your skin. I do all of that. I will say, and on top of that, I do the sheet mask too, where you can get for like $2.99 from Walmart. I do it all because I'm trying to shock my skin and keep it from declining, period, right? Biggest thing that has saved my face though, because like I said, for a long time I was acne prone, and even in today's time, I still do this. I do spot treatment. So I for the longest, my mom had taught me this, is I use Cortisone 10, which is the anti-itch cream. Girl, that will save your life. It's kind of expensive, like $8.99, $7.99, depending on where you go. I get the extra strength 10% cortisone cream, and you just spot, like you just put it on your big acne marks, right? What my mom does though, I ain't never seen a pimple on my mom's face in my entire life, right? She uses cortisone and she wipes it all over her face at night. Like my mom don't even have no wrinkles. My mom is in her 60s, no wrinkles. I'm trying to get like that, right? But anyways, I don't wipe it all over my face, but I do spot treat the acne. I do it at night. And also I will put the cortisone cream on my skin before I put on any moisturizer, and then I put on my makeup. That's how live and die I am about spot treatment, honey. And it will minimize the size of your acne without any reaction. It literally works, and it saved me when I had like big acne. Girl, I'm telling you, I have big acne. And even today where I don't have big acne, but if I have a bump, I'm putting that cortisone cream on. I'm letting it sit up there all day, and I keep on doing it. Within 2 to 3 days, that bump is gone, right? All right, spot treatment will save you. Oh, and pop pimples too. I'm letting you know that. If I can pop the pimples get popped, okay? And then, you got to worry about hyperpigmentation. I don't care. I'm popping the pimple. Pimple is popping around here. All right. So all of that to say, you cleanse your face, you use mask, you want to, try to have an even tone, not just tone, but actual even, like not like a bumpy face, because you want to have a great foundation for if you decide to wear makeup or not. And a lot of girls that I know do not put on no face. Do not. It's just, they're all natural, and God bless you, right? Congratulations. Do you want a cookie? Now, I can be natural too, but I decide to beat this mug. because that's just how I'm gonna live my life, right? So either way, the cleansing the face, the mask, the spot treatment is gonna give you a great foundation for when you do put on some face, right? And so for me, like I said, I'm putting on that cortisone 10. If I have any bumps, then I'm putting on a moisturizer, right? I actually have very, like I said, I don't want to say I have oily skin, but I do. I have a combination skin. And if I don't put on a moisturizer, my skin, the amount of, I'm telling you, within 3.16 seconds, my face will be dry and I put on the makeup and then it's like oil. But putting on the moisturizer, which you think is kind of crazy, like putting moisturizer on a face that you know is going to be oily, has helped it maintain the amount of oil oxidization with the makeup. So yeah, it look kind of dewy right now, right? And that's what my oiliness of my skin will do, will give me that glow. But it was worse. Like it looked like I was baptized and anointed with the holy oil, every day. So putting on cortisone 10, moisturizer, and then I go in with my foundation and then concealer and then lashes and eyebrows. And then boom, face card is serving every day in the morning. Right? And then I can't tell you how many girls were just like, especially I had this one hater at work. Golly, she was a hater. This is when I really started putting on lashes, which was around 2014, right? And she's like, you put on lashes in the morning? Because before that I used to get them individually put in, but then I started getting rid of my actual lash. I said, never again, let me go to strip lashes. And she's like, you put them on in the morning? I was like, yeah. And before I could even say how easy and quick it was, she's like, oh, I just don't have time in the morning. You really don't have time to wash your ass either, bitch. But anyways, I probably shouldn't have said the B word, but whoo, triggered. Anyway, so I'm just trying to tell you, this is what you can do to keep your face card from declining, whether you decide to wear makeup or not, whether you decide to arch your eyebrows, to wear lashes. Just, do the minimum, which is to cleanse your skin, moisturize your skin, and if you want to do it every now and again, facial mask, however you want to do it, just do it because it will make sure that this face card never declines, okay?